Om Shanti. This is the Avyakt Murli of 7th of May, 1984. And the title is Receiving Blessings by Keeping Balance. Today, the Father, the Ocean of Love, has come into this happy gathering of love to give the return of love and remembrance of the children who are embodiments of love and embodiments of remembrance. This happy gathering of spiritual love is the gathering where the meeting of spiritual relationship takes place. This can be experienced only at this time in the whole cycle. At no time apart from this one birth can you attain this spiritual love from the spiritual Father. This spiritual love gives spirit true comfort. It shows them the true path. It enables them to attain all the true attainments. Did you ever think that the face-to-face spiritual meeting of souls with the Supreme Soul would take place on this physical earth, in this birth, and in such an easy way? Just as you heard for the Father that He is the highest on high, and that He is very bright, that He is the biggest of all, in the same way, because you thought that the method to meet Him is difficult and required a lot of practice, you became disheartened. However, the Father put hope into the children who had become disheartened. He made disheartened children powerful. They asked, when will we meet Him? And He enabled them to experience the meeting now. He gave them the right to all His property. Now, you souls have a right. Know your rights. Do you not? Do you know them very well? Or do you still have to know them? Today, seeing the children, Bap Dada was having a heart-to-heart conversation. All children have constant faith. They also have love. They have that love for remembrance and enthusiasm for service. Their aim is also elevated. If you ask any of them what they will become, everyone would say that they are going to become Lakshmi Narayan. None of them say that they will become Ram Sita. In their heart, they would not like to be part of the rosary of 16,000. Everyone has the enthusiasm to become the beads of the rosary of 108. In service and in study, no one considers himself or herself to be any less worthy than anyone else. Nevertheless, you become number-wise in constantly experiencing the stage of always having a stable stage, always experiencing the flying stage, always being lost in the one, being constantly detached from your body and the temporary attainments of the body, and always forgetting all consciousness of perishable things. Why is this? Bap Dada was seeing the special reason for this. What reason did he see? The reason is of just one word. You know everything. Everyone has attained everything. You have knowledge of the method, and you also have knowledge of how to succeed. You have knowledge of both action and its fruit, but you don't know how to maintain a constant balance. It is this balance that doesn't allow you to observe the godly principles at the right time. This is why you don't receive elevated blessings from Bap Dada and all the elevated souls in every thought and every deed. You have to make effort. You don't experience success easily. Of what do you forget the balance? One is remembrance and service. To serve while in remembrance is the balance of remembrance and service. However, you remain busy in service and then stay in remembrance according to the time. If you have time, you remember Baba. Otherwise, you just consider service to be remembrance. This is called imbalance. One thing is to say service itself is remembrance, and the other is that there is remembrance in service. The slight difference in the method changes the result. Then, when you are asked the result of what your percentage of remembrance was, what do you say? You were so busy in service that you didn't remember anything else. You didn't have time for anything else. Or you say, the service was of the Father, and so, of course, I was remembering the Father anyway. However, whatever time you spent in service with that deep love, did you also have the powerful experience of remembrance? To the extent that you had self-respect in service, in the same way, did you have the feeling of humility? Was there this balance? To think that you did very great service very well is, of course, good self-respect. But let there be as much humility as there is self-respect. Karavanhar Father became the instrument and made the service happen through you. This is being a humble instrument. You became an instrument. Very good service took place. There was expansion, and you became an embodiment of success. This self-respect is good. However, let there not be just self-respect. Let there also be the balance of humility. This balance will easily and constantly make you an embodiment of success. Self-respect is also essential. Not arrogance of the body, but self-respect. However, because of not having a balance between self-respect and humility, self-respect changes into arrogance of the self. There should be happiness when service takes place, and there is success. Wow, Baba, you made me an instrument. I didn't do it. The consciousness of I changes self-respect into arrogance of the self. Those who maintain a balance between remembrance and service also maintain a balance of self-respect and humility. So, do you understand what makes the balance fluctuate? In the same way, because you are wearing the crown of responsibility, you have to fulfill total responsibility in every task, whether it is the lokik or the alokik household, or the household of godly service, in fulfilling the respective responsibilities of both households. Remain as detached as you are loving. Let there be this balance. It is essential to fulfill every responsibility, but the more responsibility you have, the more you should remain double light. While fulfilling your responsibility, remain detached from the burden of it. This is known as being loving to the Father. Don't be afraid. What should I do? There's so much responsibility. Should I do this or not? What should I do? It is very difficult to do this and also do that. To experience this means to have a burden. So, that is not being double light. To be double light means to be detached. Let there be no burden of upheaval in any responsible action. This is called being one who has the balance of being loving and detached. Secondly, while moving along an effort, while experiencing attainment through the effort you make, you become very happy and intoxicated with that attainment. That's it. I have attained everything. I have experienced everything. I have become a Mahavir. I have become a Maharati. I have become Jnani and Yogi. I have become a server. This attainment is very good, but sometimes there is also carelessness in the intoxication of this attainment. What is the reason for this? You became Jnani, Yogi, and a server, but do you experience the flying stage in every action? For as long as you live, you have to be in the flying stage at every step. With this aim, was there newness in what you did today? Or have you understood the point you have reached now to be the limit of perfection? In making effort, it is necessary to have the intoxication and happiness of the attainment, but it is also essential to experience progress or the flying stage at every step. If there isn't this balance, then carelessness will not allow you to take blessings. Therefore, in your effort making life, let there be the intoxication of how much you have attained and also the experience of progress at every step. This is called balance. Let there always be this balance. Don't think that you know everything and that you have become experienced, that you are moving along very well and have become good. This is very good, but you still have to make further progress. Perform such special actions and become an example for all souls. Don't forget this. Do you understand in which you have to maintain balance? Through this balance, you automatically continue to receive blessings. So, do you understand why there is number wise? Some become careless in the balance of one thing and others in the balance of something else. Residents of Bombay, you are not careless, are you? You are those who keep a balance in every situation, are you not? You are clever in the art of keeping a balance, are you not? Balance is also an art. You are perfect in this art, are you not? Bombay is called the land full of wealth, so you are also full of the wealth of balance and the wealth of blessings, are you not? You have the blessing of Nardeswar. What specialty will those from Bombay reveal? There are many multimillionaires in Bombay, so it is essential for those from Bombay, especially to give those souls the experience of what it means to be an imperishable, spiritual multimillionaire, a master of the mines of all treasures. Give them this experience. They are simply masters of perishable wealth. Tell those people the importance of these imperishable treasures and make them full of all imperishable wealth. They should feel that these treasures are elevated, imperishable treasures. You are doing such service, are you not? In the eyes of those with this wealth, they should experience you to be elevated souls who have imperishable wealth. Do you understand? Don't think they don't have it in their part. At the end, their part is also of awakening. They will not come into relationship with you, but they will be in contact with you. So the time has now come to awaken such souls. Therefore, awaken them very well, because they are asleep in the sleep of the intoxication of their wealth. You repeatedly have to awaken those who are intoxicated. They won't awaken by waking them up just once. So now, introduce the experience of imperishable wealth to the souls who are sleeping in the sleep of intoxication. Do you understand? Those of you from Bombay are conquerors of Maya, are you not? You have thrown Maya into the ocean, have you not? Have you thrown her right down into the ocean, or is she still on the surface? If something is still on the surface, it's brought back to the shore by the waves. If you have thrown something to the bottom, it is sacrificed. So Maya doesn't come back to the shore, does she? The residents of Bombay have to become examples in every situation. Be an example in every specialty. People come from far away to see the beauty of Bombay. In the same way, they will come from far away to see you. Become an example of the practical form of every virtue. If you want to see simplicity in life, go to this center and see this family. If you want to see tolerance, go to this center and see this family. If you want to see balance, see these special souls. You are those who perform such wonders, are you not? Those from Bombay have to give a double return. One is of the sustenance you have received from Jagdamba, Ma, and the other is of the special sustenance received from Father Brahma. Those from Bombay have received special sustenance from Jagdamba Ma. So Bombay will have to give that much return, will it not? At every place and through every soul, the specialty of the Father, the Mother, and special souls should be revealed. This is called giving a return. Acha, welcome. Welcome to the Father's home, to your home. The Father is always pleased to see the children. Each child is a lamp of the world. Each one of you has become an instrument for world benefit, and so you are lamps of the world, are you not? In fact, the whole world is an unlimited clan. In that case, you can also be called the lamps of the unlimited clan. However, you are not lamps of a limited clan. You can be called lamps of the unlimited clan or lamps of the world. You are like that, are you not? You are constantly ignited lamps, are you not? You are not those who are flickering, are you? When you look at a flickering light, your eyes are spoiled. You don't like that, do you? So you are constantly ignited lamps, are you not? Bap Dada is always pleased to see such lamps. Do you understand? Acha. To those who constantly maintain balance in every action, to those who constantly claim blessings from the Father, to those who experience the flying stage at every step, to those who are constantly merged in the ocean of love, to those who remain stable in an equal stage, to the multi-million times fortunate souls, Bapdada's love, remembrance, and namaste. All of you are crowned jewels, are you not? You are always the lightest of all, to the extent that you have the biggest crown of all. You are wearing such a crown that even while performing every action, you can still wear the crown. You wear and take off the jewel-studded crown according to the time. But this crown is such that there is no need to take it off. While sleeping, you are wearing the crown, and even when you wake up, you are still wearing your crown. You have this experience, do you not? The crown is light, is it not? It isn't heavy, is it? The name is big, its weight is light. The crown is a bestower of happiness. It is a crown that gives happiness. The Father crowns you in such a way that you continue to receive a crown for birth after birth. Bap Dada is pleased to see the children who are crowned. Bap Dada has celebrated the coronation day now and created the discipline of this system for all time. The coronation day will be celebrated in the golden age too. The memorial of the coronation day that is celebrated at the confluence age will continue eternally. In the subtle region, Baba is a server, but he retired from the corporeal world, did he not? The Father himself retired from the corporeal world, gave the children the crown and the throne, and went away to the subtle region. So that was the coronation day, was it not? This drama is unique, is it not? If Baba had told you before he went, it wouldn't have been a wonderful drama. It is such a unique drama that you cannot take a photograph of it. The unique Father has a unique part of which you cannot take photograph, even through the thoughts in your intellect. This is called unique without an image. This is why this coronation is unique. Bap Dada always sees the Mahavir children in their crowned form, the ones who are going to be crowned on their coronation day. In giving his company, Bap Dada did not hide himself away, but he hid himself from the corporeal world and rose to the subtle region. There is the promise for all time of staying together and going back together. He can never break this promise. This is why Father Brahma is still waiting for you. Otherwise, because he has become karmatit, he could go there. He doesn't have any bondage, does he? However, there is the bondage of love. Because of the bondage of love, and because of fulfilling his promise of going with you, the Father has to wait for you. He has to fulfill his companionship and also go home together. You experience this, do you not? Acha, each one is special. If Baba were to speak of each one's specialties, there would be so many. A rosary would be created. This is why he keeps these in his heart. He doesn't speak about them. Acha, blessing, may you be a master world benefactor and have an unlimited attitude, the same as the Father. An unlimited attitude means to have a benevolent attitude towards all souls. This is what it means to become a master world benefactor. You are not here just for your own benefit or for the benefit of the limited souls who are instruments for you. Let there be the attitude of benefiting all, those who move along happily with their own progress, attainments, and contentment are self-benefactors. However, those who have an unlimited attitude and remain busy in unlimited service are called Master World Benefactors, the same as the Father. Slogan: only those who maintain equanimity in praise and defamation, regard and disregard, profit and loss are yogi souls. Om Shanti.